Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, the home for riders, dreamers, and adrenaline lovers around the world. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most awaited cruisers from India that's set to shake up the mid-size motorcycle segment, the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400. Bajaj has taken its time crafting this one, but from what we've seen so far, it looks like a complete evolution of the Avenger lineup, taking the spirit of laid-back cruising and merging it with serious performance and premium aesthetics. Let's roll into every little detail and find out if the new Avenger 400 is really the cruiser India has been waiting for. The first thing that catches your eye when you see the 2025 Avenger 400 in person is its bold and mature stance. Bajaj hasn't tried to overstyle it. Instead, it's clean, muscular, and balanced. Up front, the bike greets you with a beautifully redesigned round LED headlamp that retains the Avenger's classic cruiser charm but now features a modern DRL ring outlining it. The chrome finish is subtler this time, replaced by brushed aluminum elements and darker tones that make it look more premium and aggressive. The front fender sits low over a chunky tire, giving it that authentic cruiser posture that feels planted and confident on the road. Move along to the side and the Avenger 400's long wheelbase and stretched-out tank become the main attraction. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank now carries the Avenger 400 badge in a metallic finish that looks fantastic under the sunlight. The ergonomics have been refined for longer rides: a forward-set footpegs, wide handlebars, and a well-cushioned split-seat setup that provides serious comfort for both rider and pillion. Bajaj has really paid attention to proportion here. The design lines flow smoothly from the tank to the tail without looking bulky or forced. The exhaust system is another highlight: a newly designed, deep-sounding unit that not only adds character to the bike but gives it that classic cruiser growl riders crave. Bajaj has tuned the note to be throatier than before, giving off a low-frequency rumble that feels just right for highway cruising. Cruising at 110 km/h feels buttery smooth, and the bike still has plenty of power left for overtakes. In terms of ride quality, Bajaj has taken a massive step forward. The front telescopic forks have been upgraded to 43mm units, and at the rear, you get dual gas-charged shock absorbers with adjustable preload. The suspension tuning strikes a near-perfect balance between comfort and control: soft enough to soak up bumps and potholes, but firm enough to keep the bike stable at higher speeds. The 2025 Avenger 400 handles surprisingly well for a cruiser. Cornering is more confident now, thanks to improved chassis rigidity and better tires. Speaking of tires, the bike rides on a 19-inch front and 16-inch rear wheel setup, wrapped in wide tubeless rubber from MRF. The grip levels are impressive, even in wet conditions. Braking duties are handled by a 320mm front disc and 230mm rear disc, paired with dual-channel ABS. The braking feedback feels sharp and progressive, which is exactly what you want when controlling a 180 kg machine on long rides. Performance-wise, the Avenger 400 doesn't disappoint. It can do 0–100 km/h in about 6.5 seconds and comfortably cruise all day long at 120 km/h. The top speed is around 145 km/h, but what really stands out is the refinement and composure at mid-range speeds. This is where the Avenger truly shines. It's a bike built for open roads, scenic highways, and effortless long journeys, rather than for drag races or aggressive city sprints. The fuel efficiency has also been optimized, delivering around 30–32 km/h in mixed riding conditions, giving it a decent range of over 400 km on a full tank. The braking, the suspension, the weight balance, everything feels more mature, more polished. Bajaj seems to have taken feedback from years of Avenger fans and engineered this new version to meet the expectations of a modern cruiser rider. There's also an optional touring kit available from the factory that includes a tall windshield, saddle stays, and a backrest for the pillion, turning this bike into a proper long-distance tourer straight out of the showroom. When it comes to pricing, Bajaj has managed to keep things highly competitive. The 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400 is expected to be priced between 2.25 to 2.35 lakh rupees ex-showroom, placing it right between the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 and the Super Meteor 650. This makes it a very appealing option for riders who want a powerful, refined cruiser without the hefty price tag of bigger machines. With Bajaj's extensive service network and reliability track record, the Avenger 400 has a strong edge in practicality and ownership experience. The color options for 2025 include midnight blue, steel black, and lava red, all featuring metallic finishes and subtle graphics that enhance the premium cruiser vibe. The paint quality and fit finish levels have noticeably improved compared to previous Avengers, making this version feel truly international in terms of design and build quality. So, after spending time with the 2025 Bajaj Avenger 400, what's the final verdict? Well, Bajaj has finally given us the cruiser that Avenger fans always wanted: day one that's comfortable, stylish, technologically updated, and powerful enough for both city commutes and cross-country rides. It strikes a fine balance between retro design and modern performance, and it's clear that Bajaj wants to make this bike not just a local favorite but a global contender in the middleweight cruiser category. If you're someone who dreams of endless highways, the hum of a torquey engine, and the freedom of open roads, the 2025 Avenger 400 might just be the machine that turns that dream into reality. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement of calm power, of confidence, of laid-back style meeting real performance. And that wraps up today's in-depth review here on Global Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the all-new Bajaj Avenger 400, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming bike reviews. Drop a comment below telling us what you think about Bajaj's latest cruiser. Would you pick it over the Meteor or the classic 350? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, ride safe, ride hard, and keep your passion alive. This is Global Bike Buzz, signing off.